Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's Toby's Talk Show, and today we are back with a basketball recap. And today we are talking about the Jazz versus Sixers game. This was a great game. As you guys know, I don't have my face cam on. That's just for tonight. I'll have it back tomorrow. But this was an amazing, amazing game. Joel Embiid is looking like an absolute MVP out there. Donovan Mitchell had a great game. Rudy Gobert, really got bullied out there. He played well, but still got bullied on the defensive side of the ball. So let's just fully recap the game. First, we'll look at the Sixers. Actually, first we'll talk about the game as a whole, and then we'll look at each side individually. It was a great game. I only got to watch the second half on, so obviously there was OT, so I watched that as well. To start off, kind of the Jazz were up by 7 for a good amount. And the Jazz, they're going to score their points, and it's always based on 3-pointers. They were absolutely ham on threes made today. Let's see. They made over 23s, 21 threes. They shot 50%, 21 for 42. Absolutely insane. And that's why they're so good this year is because a lot of a lot of the team is being very efficient from the 3-point line. And with Rudy Gobert down there, teams got to watch in the paint for him. Easy dump offs, and also what the Jazz do so well is that they love to drive and kick out. They were going to get their points, and basically the Sixers try to make a few runs throughout the third quarter, but the Jazz were able to hold a nice 7-point lead. And at the end of the third quarter, it may have been the start of the fourth, Dwight Howard had a nice little spurt. He first hit a 3-pointer contested by Rudy Gobert, got a steal, got fouled, hit one of the 2 free throws, got a block, and then gave the assist to Korkmaz to tie the game. That was all Dwight. It was honestly incredible to watch. It felt like I was watching prime Dwight. And that's what started the run. Then they put Joel Embiid back in, and that's where MVP shined. Joel was doing absolutely everything out there, from denying Rudy Gobert a great block, hitting the game-tying 3, as you all probably know. Bullying Gobert inside. There was one play especially where he just, completely knocked him over, and he's a full-grown man. So Embiid helped. Embiid took over, basically, and the Jazz on the other side, they were just continuously hitting their threes. Donovan Mitchell came up really clutch, started to hit a lot of his shots. And then we come into overtime, and Tobias Harris fully takes over. The Jazz hit a few shots, had a few turnovers, and Tobias Harris just didn't miss. He hit 3 or 4 shots to start overtime, and then Joel Embiid finished it off. He had a nice rebound, and then he got fouled by Gobert as a questionable foul. But then Donovan Mitchell, which some people might call a selfish play, in the span, I believe, in just overtime, may have been a little bit left. He got 2 techs, a little bit left in the fourth. He got 2 techs basically in like the last 5 minutes of the game. Just complaining with the refs, and I just feel like some players have to realize, like, look, you can complain all you want, the refs aren't going to go back and change the decision. So for the greater good, there's really no point. Obviously, you'll get upset at calls, but if it's a 5-point game, obviously you're going to the All-Star break, but it would be a big game, just even a confidence booster to win this game against the best team in the East. And you cost your team 2 points, and yourself as the best player on that team. I don't know, it's a little selfish, but sometimes players get heated. You see it. It's not rare to see. But with that, with the importance of this game, just for them, confidence-wise, and how close it was, Donovan Mitchell, he probably should have tried to steer away from doing that. Great. Then now just looking at the individual team and looking at the players, like I said, Joel Embiid absolutely carried. He had 40 points, 19 rebounds, 2 blocks, 3 assists, 1 steal, shot 10 for 13 from the free throw line, 2 for 5 from 3, 14 for 27 from the field. Just absolutely insane. Really dominant. It's really fun to watch. It's really crazy. He's bullying basically a top 3 defense player of the year candidate, and he's doing it to every center in the league. It's really crazy how he's really, really blossomed and how he's actually like taking over the league now. Tobias Harris again took over, was kind of cold throughout the game, but then turned it on in overtime, and he can do that. That's what's special about his game. Ben Simmons, there were spurts in this game where he looked really aggressive. Shot 8 for 11, very efficient. But as a Sixers fan, everyone knows that you just want to see that aggressiveness 100% of the time. That Giannis aggressiveness, driving the hoop, slamming in their face, and mean mugging them. That's what they want to see from Ben, because when he drives, no one can stop him. Seth Curry, efficient like he always is and knocked down some clutch threes. Dwight Howard, like I said, real big impact. Shake Milton, didn't shoot that well, but hit some really nice shots at the right moment. And then on the Jazz side, Donovan Mitchell, like I said, not the greatest night overall, 12 for 34, but he really kind of was the reason why the Jazz even made it to overtime at the end of the game there. They kind of relied on him. Bogdanovich also hit a clutch shot, so props to him. He shot well, 7 for 15, 4 for 10 from 3, 18 points. Mike Conley, 18 points. Really good game. 6 for 13, 3 for 3 from 3, 3 for 3 from the free throw line. He had a nice game. So, Mike Conley's type of player where he'll have some cold nights now at this point of his career. And if he's having a great game, it could really be what makes or breaks the Jazz year. Joe Ingles, really nice off the bench. Jordan Clarkson was cold tonight, but that could be the reason why they lost. Jordan Clarkson's a big part of that team. Really couldn't find his shot tonight. Didn't really play that much in the second half because of it. And yeah, overall, it's just the Jazz are such a great 3-point shooting team, and because their offense is so dangerous, in all sorts of ways, driving, Gobert in the paint there, and all their shooters, it's hard to guard them. And they like to look for that open three. Ball movement's really, really nice. Looks like the 2014 Spurs. And yeah, it's really fun to watch. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. That's just a quick recap. Right now, I would give Joel Embiid the MVP award. Let me know what you guys think about that, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Have a great night, guys. Bye.